It's 110,000 years BC. Humanity has existed as Homo sapiens, as our exact species, for over 250,000 years. But the time right now is 110,000 years ago. It was a warmer, longer, golden period for humanity. For over 30,000 years, the temperature was above what it is now, and the whole planet was habitable. It took us 12,000 years to go from farmers to space. Imagine what we did in 30,000 years. Imagine a giant city where humans came together to defend themselves against the other megafauna that existed at the time. Groups of Neanderthals and Denisovians and others that don't exist now. Saber-toothed tigers, giant walls of cities made out of wood on the coast, defended with the same things we know now of: spears and wooden swords and pole arms and bow and arrow. And maybe even they elongated skulls then, or the royalty did. Welcome to humanity's real history. We did have civilization before. Imagine the 13,000 years before the Younger Dryas event and the legends of Atlantis. You know, the location that I certainly believe, the Eye of the Sahara, certainly fits every description, and there's no exculpatory data. And I think it's a perfect location. As humanity pulled together, the northern African coast, it's just perfect. And I think Atlantis did have this massive seafaring civilization, 13,000 years. They brought those African-looking faces to all the Caribbean and South America, those giant ancient megalithic stones. The flood legend is the Younger Dryas event and all the associated floods that happened. And there was an Atlantis civilization. And the records even mentioned Greece. Athens was alive at the time, and I bet much deeper than we think in the oceans off the coast, we will see that there is even older architecture from ancient Greece, pre-Younger Dryas. And I still believe my treasure location for the treasure of the Poseidon Temple in the center island of the Atlantis location, the Eye of the Sahara, and that the incoming initial waves would have pushed the heaviest metals down into the first canal, which was apparently recently redug to 100 feet deep. So it would have been protected by over 100 feet of sediment. You have to go through over 100 feet of sediment for certain, and then you'll start finding the silver and gold. A treasure. I think there's probably a maybe $500 billion in modern wealth. Don't think for a second humanity was just dragging our knuckles when they're the same exact species for 300,000 years minimum. What do you think?